Hello, coffee breakers. Welcome back to Carlos Michael 360. My name is Carlos, for those of you that do not know me. And today, I want to invite you into a conversation that has been sitting on my heart for a while. It's about struggle and gratitude, and the strange, beautiful way those two things often walk hand in hand. Now, life can be a struggle, a real struggle, the kind that wears you down, tests your patience, and makes you wonder if you are ever going to catch your breath again. And yet, life is also a gift, a blessing, a sacred invitation to grow, to love, to learn, and to discover who we are in the eyes of God. But I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't always see it that way. There was a time when I stood among the angry ones, the wounded ones, the ones who said, I never should have been born. Maybe you have been there too. Maybe you have had those moments when the weight of everything felt too heavy, too complicated, too painful. I used to shake my fist at God. I used to resent my parents for bringing me into this world. I used to think life was something done to me, not something given for me. Big difference. Looking back, I realized that wasn't truth speaking, at least not to me. That was pain. That was fear. That was a younger version of me who didn't yet understand mercy or grace or the quiet way God walks beside us, even when we do not recognize Him. Let's talk about that after the break. But first, let's coffee break. Hello again and welcome back. I want to tell you about something that happened years ago and recently. Something small but meaningful. I was in my backyard feeling overwhelmed by life when I noticed a lone ant struggling through the grass. She was tiny but determined, pushing her way through blades of grass that must have felt like towering trees to her. Every step was a battle, every inch was a victory. And as I watched her, I realized that she was me. Her journey was my journey. Her struggle was my struggle. And yet, she kept going. She didn't give up. She didn't turn back. She didn't question her worth or her purpose. She simply moved forward, one small step at a time, trusting that she would reach her destination one way or the other. That moment stayed with me. It reminded me that even in my hardest seasons, and there have been many, like I'm the only one who goes through that, right? We all do. The difference is that God was there in all those seasons. Love was there. And most especially, the mercy of Jesus Christ was there. There's a line from the song, one of my favorites, titled Let Us Break Bread Together, that has echoed in my soul for years. Goes like this. And I fall on my knees with my face to the rising sun. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Sorry about that. Love that song. Those words capture something deep and true about the human experience. We fall, we kneel, we look toward the rising sun. In this case, the rising sun is SON, as in the Son of God, not SUN. And we ask for mercy, not because we are worthless, but because we are loved, truly loved. Not because we are failures, but because we are human. Not because God needs to be convinced to love us, but because we need to remember that He already does. My life has been filled with struggles, some of my own making, perhaps many of my own making. Some I inherited, some I stupidly stumbled into without meaning to. Man, I have made mistakes. I have been immature. I have misunderstood myself. I have sinned. I have fallen short more times than I can count. And yet, God never left me. Not once. Not for a moment. Even when I was angry, even when I was lost, even when I believed those lies about myself, even when I sat in the back pew at church, hoping no one would notice me or befriend me, even when I thought I did not belong, God was there. And maybe that's the message someone listening today needs to hear. Man, you are not alone. You have never been alone, and you will never be alone. Life will always have its struggles, believe me. I am 64 years old. I have had many, many, many struggles. That's part of the journey. But life will also always have its reasons to rejoice. Moments of grace, unexpected kindness, laughter that comes out of nowhere, friendships that feel like home, grandchildren, children, exes, spouses, friends, loves. And you know what? Mornings when the sun rises are just for you. I don't know when my earthly struggles will end. None of us do. But while I wait upon the Lord, I will keep falling to my knees, lifting my face to the rising sun, SON, and asking Him for mercy. And I will thank Him into eternity for this extraordinary, complicated, beautiful gift of life. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. If today's reflection touched your heart, I hope you'll carry it with you into the rest of your day and the rest of your life. And remember, no matter where you are on your journey, God is walking with you, step by step, breath by breath, grace by grace. Until next time, this is Carlos Michael with Carlos Michael 360, asking you to take care, be great neighbors. Why? Because great is always better than good. Credit to Father Michael Schmitz for that. Stay encouraged and keep your face to the rising sun. SON. God bless.